Yo, good morning. How we doing this morning? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Yes, today is a big day, FOMC. You guys excited? Stock market Super Bowl, baby. Let's see. I got a video on it, and we talked about it yesterday. We talked about it for like 5 minutes yesterday. And if you go onto my YouTube channel and you scroll all the way down to the TTM Squeeze playlist, I actually have the tick video in there. It is called Market Makers Don't Want You to Know This. Make sure to watch that video. Yes, sir. Dollar is breaking out. I got long again yesterday because I had this feeling that the dollar wanted to break out, and it broke out. It's back at the high. I hit my price target, took some off, and now I'm just letting the rest run for free. Stop loss, break even. Give me 1 second. Setting everything up. Cool. But yeah, let me tell you, I had some emotions come into play yesterday. Like, that was the first time I actually kind of got irritated at a trade in a while. But it was Tesla. So if we pull up Tesla yesterday, I was watching this thing. I'm like, okay, it's got a 15-minute symmetrical triangle. So as we can see, here's our little 15-minute symmetrical triangle. We're stacked up on the EMAs. It was squeezing. Everything looked bullish about Tesla. And I ended up getting long either at the end of this candle or at the beginning of this candle. I ended up getting long on Tesla. And I was like, okay, I'm willing to lose around $60 a contract. So I put my stop loss in, and this candle right here literally dipped down and stopped me out on my Tesla. And then it just ripped to the upside. So I got those 315 calls. It went all the way up to 313. So talk about some BS. There it is right there. And I knew I should have hopped back in, but market was super choppy yesterday. I was already green. Had a banger swing on win, though. Hopefully you guys took that with me. Remember, we talked about this. We ended up entering last Friday. This candle right here. Boom, boom. Look how beautiful that was. So, but yeah, it would have been nice to make... how much did those contracts go up? They went up $200 a piece. I only bought 3 of them. So I should have made around $600 instead of losing around 187. But, oh well, it's a new day. I'm ready to run it up, make the money back. Yesterday is in the past. But if you guys could, make sure to click that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, let's hop into this. We already got 150 people up in here, so we only got 33 likes. Run it up. Some BS. But for the ones who trade futures, first off, I downloaded Ninja Trader yesterday. I don't know what I am looking at in Ninja Trader, so I'm gonna have to play around with that. But does anybody do the self-funding? Because I want to know, like, what do people do self-funding for? Obviously, I don't want to put in 10 grand and because I've never traded futures and blow it. So I'm kind of going back and forth. Should I use the self-funding while I'm learning how to trade futures, or just put 10K in it and say, all right, if I lose it, oh well. But yeah, if anybody trades futures, let me know in the chat. AMD, we're going to start at the top of the list, though. AMD, let me make sure we don't have any economic news this morning. Let's see, Wednesday, September 21st. Existing home sales at 10 o'clock, and then Fed Reserve at 2. Oh, so now you're telling me I have to download another broker? Yup. We talked about Dixie like multiple times. Actually, more than multiple times. But we do have a lot of squeezes in the market, so I want you guys to look at this. We have a few, or actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 6 1-hour squeezes. Tons of 30-minute squeezes, tons of 4-hour squeezes, and 4 daily squeezes. So we're going to be looking at that. Let's see. But AMD, Honestly, not too interested in this one. It is finding some pretty solid support at that 40 or 74.68. Just not too interested in it. All right, surpass AMD, Allstate, BK, Blink, Etsy, Foot Locker. I meant to look at that yesterday for a swing. Netflix. AMC will never be on the list. What do you think this is? Netflix went to that 250. That's psychological resistance. How do you get the TTM Squeeze Pro? Here, let me drop the link in the chat for you. I completely slept through my alarm today. I had my alarm set for 7 o'clock because today's my rest day from the gym. Completely slept past it. I didn't wake up till 8 o'clock. But if you want the TTM Squeeze Pro, it's in that link right there. But yeah, again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you guys are new to the channel, I go live every single morning at 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. So if you guys are not joining, I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out. If you ever got a question, feel free to ask. I will be answering them. And then one more thing, if you guys want to learn more about my overall trading strategy, there's a link to my new book on Amazon. But with this Netflix, if I were to be interested in it, and this were to be the high point, I would be interested if we came back down to like 229. But as of now, not too interested in the setup. Nvidia. I mean, you get the green and red, you get the basics. It's not like it's terrible. I would just say the Pro is so much better. Good morning. My man Mike, are you at the airport right now watching? You're a goat. 30-minute. Oh, we got some 30-minute orange dots. Honestly, with Nvidia, I'd be more interested if it came back down towards 130.5. But looks like it might want to pump in the pre-market. We'll put Nvidia on the list. I want to see if it sets a nice pre-market high, and then we'll go from there. Win Tesla, or baby Tesla. How many, like, different trading setups? We're going to watch Tesla. That looks strong. Texas Roadhouse, win. All right, cool. Apple, 15-minute squeeze and 30-minute squeeze. If Apple can sit here in this consolidation until the market opens, I will be very interested. Take it up to yesterday's high. Apple is definitely on the list. Loving that squeeze. We looked at AMD, Amazon, 30-minute squeeze and 4-hour squeeze. So with my day trading, I just have my stacked DMAs and my TTM squeeze on the 5 and 10-minute. Like I'll break this down to a 5, keep this as a 10. I have the VWAP, 8 EMA, 21 EMA, and then 50 SMA, 200 SMA. Amazon. Would be more interested if this thing could come down and crack below 121.71. You gotta remember, typically during FOMC, we kind of chop until the announcement, so be careful about that. But the reject spot that I have, a little too close. We'll watch Amazon both ways. Amazon. We're all on voice. Amazon. Boeing. Nice little trend line on the 1 hour. Do we have liquidity? The 145s aren't bad. Yeah, I'd be interested in Boeing. It's been a while. Maybe Boeing will act correctly this time. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. We got 230 people up in here, only 93 likes. Running up to 150 likes, you guys will get the watch list. Coin, don't really care about. Google. That's okay. You don't, like I said, you don't need the TTM Squeeze Pro. It's only if you want it. Let's see. Possible reject at 101.56 for Google. We traded down to 152. I'd be more interested at 100 for a bounce if we get down there. 100. I'm neutral. I'm neutral going into the announcement. Remember, I have that FOMC strategy, and it works best to the upside. So, if anything, I'd like to see a pump. Meta, nice 4-hour squeeze. Would really like it if we crack below yesterday's low, but we can also watch it to the upside. Meta. Microsoft, tons of squeezes. 1-hour squeeze, 4-hour squeeze, 30-minute squeeze. Like Microsoft above yesterday's high or below pre-market lows. Microsoft. We looked at Netflix, Nvidia, Oxy, QQQ. How we looking? Few squeezes here. 4-hour squeeze, 1-hour squeeze, 30-minute squeeze. So we're going to watch the squeezes there. We did doji at the bottom of a downtrend yesterday, which typically is a reversal, but we need to close above 291.07. Thank you, Tony. I greatly appreciate that. So I want to see a daily close above 291.07. That happens. That's good. Could see a nice rally up into that daily 21 around 300. But I do really like this 1-hour squeeze that we got going on. So we'll be watching that. Shopify, don't care about. SPY, we have a 4-hour squeeze. All right, let me tell everybody. Got some squeezes on the day. SPY and QQQ. Both in 4-hour squeezes. Keep a close eye on them. Honestly, I don't know which way the squeeze is going to fire today, because we found pretty solid support down here. You can tell by the candles. Since we're looking at a 4-hour squeeze, we need to watch the 4-hour 21 EMA. So 386.97 for SPY, which is going to be, come on, 290.2 for QQQ. Again, make sure you guys are subscribed. Everybody who's new in here, I go live every single morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. So make sure you guys are subscribed, tune in, and make sure to click that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. So let's narrow this watch list now. We got Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Boeing, Meta, and Microsoft. What do we like? What do we not like? Let's narrow it down to like 3 to 4. All right, so Nvidia just doing a little rip show. Nice. Don't care about Nvidia. Tesla. Thank you, Aaron. Again, if you guys also got the book, make sure to send me a DM on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord so I can get you guys in the book Discord where I post trade recaps. Kind of hate how flat we were in the post and pre. It's not giving solid levels. All right, so Apple's breaking out, 30-minute squeeze. We could try it above 157.39, take it to yesterday's high, but that 30-minute squeeze looks beautiful. Send me another DM, I'll see it, trust me. I DM'd so many people back yesterday and got them in the Discord. 50-day SMA is at 159.86. There's that. 200-day SMA is at 160.8. Good, good. I like the feedback. If you got the book, make sure to also leave a review on Amazon if you could. Could be like a few sentences, but it helps a lot. Let's see. What do Person's Pivot say about Apple? We got room, baby. All right, so Apple's going to be the decider today. If this thing pumps, it's taking the market with it. We also had the 55 EMA. I'm going to watch that. 157.7. Why did that not go? 57.07. There we go. I like messed up my thumb yesterday and it hurts. It's hard to move it. All right, we're going to have to watch Apple break yesterday's high. Break above there. Should start going. Cool. So, Apple looking very strong, breaking 30-minute flag with a 30-minute squeeze, looking for a break above 158.08 for calls, price target equal 159.86, 160.32, 160.8. Beautiful. All right, there's Apple. Yeah, was there any news? I don't think there was. I don't see any there. I don't see any specific news. Yep, Apple looks super strong. I'm gonna watch QQQ towards yesterday's high But let's see. I think we looked at Tesla. Yes, we did. Let's go to Amazon. I look for a reject on Amazon. 124.20. Back to Amazon. Boeing. I like Boeing if the market gets smacked. Break below that trend line. That'd be nice. So we'll come back to Boeing in a little bit. We'll see what the market ends up doing. Meta. I like Apple. It's on the watch list. Of course, Meta broke my level. Microsoft. Ripping. Destroyed my levels. All right, let's go back to the top of the list. Nvidia. Good morning. Yeah, Nvidia don't care about. Take that off. Tesla. I mean, I'm interested in it. We just have to find a solid area to enter. I don't know. If I knew the answer to that question, I'd make $1 million today. $309.50. All right, so we'll watch that with Tesla. We put Apple on the list. Amazon, I might look for a reject of that at 4-hour 21 EMA if we get up there. In the meantime, we can trade it till it gets up there. We just need to find a solid level. But there's like, today's weird. There's no like solid entry points. I'm going to have to wait till the market opens. Thank you for becoming a loyalty member. I greatly appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the channel. Yeah, Boeing breaks below this. I'll look to short it. Why does that look like that? There we go. That's okay. Remember, I had the swing on win. I was chilling. I made my profit goal off a win by itself. Just, it would have been nice to get paid on Tesla too. Yeah, let's watch Boeing and see if it can crack below that trend line. It might not happen, but it doesn't look bad if the market were to pull back. No, I wasn't too interested in AMD today. Boeing, yes, FOMC is at 2 o'clock. So we got 340 people up in here. Real quick, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. 150 likes, you guys do get the watch list. And then if you guys are new, I go live every single morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. Answer all of your questions. So if you guys are not tuning in to the free live streams, I don't know what to tell you. You are missing out. But Boeing will be interested if the market pulls back and Boeing breaks below the trend line. Price target equal 144 and 142. Boom, there's Boeing. So yeah, if it breaks below those trend lines, or that trend line, very interesting. Yeah, just use stacked EMAs and TTM squeeze. And then for the 5 and 10 minute VWAP, 8 EMA, 21 EMA, 50 SMA, and 200 SMA. All right, there's Boeing, SPY and QQQ. Meta. Gonna have to look for an entry a little closer to market open. Microsoft. Same thing, gonna have to look for an entry because it wanted to pump already. Tesla, that 309.50 might end up being the entry. See. Apple, we got that on the list. Amazon. I like the solars. I'm watching for a possible swing. There hasn't been an entry yet. Honestly, I'd like to see if Amazon came down. But we'll see with Amazon. Possible reject, 124.2. We got Meta. We got Microsoft. Yeah, it's going to be a weird one today. So, if we go through this list, if there were anything that I would be interested in for puts, one, it would be Meta started. Oh my God, I can't talk. If Meta started coming down towards 145.2, I would be interested in puts. That's only if we get down there. But if not, we could see a nice little pump, maybe up into that 4-hour 21, which is at 148.37. Could look for a possible reject there. I feel like today's going to be a day where I kind of just wing it with the watch list. Like whatever I see throughout the day, that's what I'm going to trade. But as of right now, the only two things I like is that Apple and Boeing, and then watching the squeezes on SPY and QQQ. There's no solid entries as of now, but we'll see. We're getting close to that 4-hour 21. What's that at? 387. So let's see, QQQ. Pretty sure Tesla is going to end up on the list above 309.50. So make sure you guys are watching that. Then let's see, what did we have? Apple. Might just have to trade Apple today. I mean, I'm okay with that. That 30-minute squeeze looks beautiful. Apple. Cool. So I'll hang out here for wait, I already have Apple. Whoops. Boeing. I'll hang out here for till like 8:50. So if you guys got questions, feel free to ask them. I'm gonna just chill here. Hold on. GD is sick. What? Poor guy. I'm always using the TTM Squeeze Pro. Always. Day trades, swing trades, leaps, whatever it is. I'm always using the squeeze. Check Lockheed Martin. Let's see what good old LMT. I doubt there's any liquidity. The liquidity might pick up based off of that gap up. I'm assuming they gapped up due to the Russia news, if I had to guess. Tick just basically shows you the strength and weakness behind the moves. Again, I have a whole video on how to use it. I don't know exactly how it's going to affect the dollar. Could make it tank, could make it rocket. Technicals say it goes up. That's why I'm long. Took off a good portion of my position this morning. But I honestly have no idea how it's going to affect the dollar. You know, I'd actually be really interested in Lockheed Martin. One, if it gets liquidity, and two, if it were to bounce or break above that bull flag. So you know what? We are going to put this on the list. I haven't traded this thing in a long time. LMT. 1 hour bull flag. Ideally, would like to see a bounce at 422 point. Actually, it's at 422. Let's see, 422 for calls, or a break above the bull flag. Maybe, or I won't trade it. All right, cool. There's Lockheed Martin. Put that on the list. Like I said, though, I will only trade it if liquidity comes in. If there's no liquidity, I will not trade it. All right, cool. Make sure we're not near any SMAs. The 50 SMA is at, I can't see it, 425.24. Yes, so what we can do, we can actually look at the Fed rate hike futures. Again, I talked about this in yesterday's video. What's the probabilities of doing 75 basis points or 100? So as of right now, there's an 82% chance that we get a 75 basis point rate hike. And then from there, 18% for 100. So I doubt that they do 100. If they do, it hasn't been priced into the market. So market's going to react based off of that. Again, I don't know. Is it going to pump or is it going to dump? We don't really know. The market's been pretty irrational when it comes to news events like this. So, listen to his words. Are they going to do 75 or 100? And then see what happens from there. I don't have a favorite time frame for trend lines. It's just the higher the time frame, the more weighting you should give it. So if it's a monthly trend line, you definitely want to know about it. If it's a 1 minute time frame for the trend line, like, yeah, you want to know what it's doing, but it doesn't hold as much weighting, if that makes sense. We're going to put Tesla on the list. I like that 309.50. I don't even look at volume. You just got to pull up the option chain. Liquidity, open interest. Actually, Tesla might be doing a head and shoulders up here. Tesla's iffy. Never mind. I'll wait on that. But again, if you guys could, make sure to click that like button. We got 175 likes today. Maybe we can run it up to 200 if you guys feel like it. And then again, real quick, in case you guys did not know, my new trading book, The New Age of Technical Analysis, is officially on Amazon. So if you guys have not gotten your copy yet, here's the link to that. If you do get a copy, send me a DM on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord so I can get you guys in the book Discord where you can ask me questions, where I upload trading recaps, etc. Of course. Yeah, today's FOMC, it's going to be a nice day. The thing is with FOMC, in the past, what tends to happen is we consolidate going into the announcement. So trade safe, trade smart today. No setups, no trades. That simple. But let me give you guys what I'm watching so far. SPY and QQQ squeezes. Do want to pay attention to those. Apple looking very strong. So if the market's going to go, Apple's going with it. Boeing, only if the market gets weak and breaks below the trend line will I watch that. And then Lockheed Martin, I will only watch it if liquidity comes into the market for it. As of now, there is no liquidity. So we'll have to wait and see. But that is everything I'm watching. Again, none of this is a trading recommendation. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky where you can lose more than your initial investment. So trade safe, trade smart, and use proper risk management. Other than that, I'll stay on until 8:55. I'll answer any other questions. Let's see, who's atting me in the chat? You remember Boeing as permaban, right? Yeah, it's been a while though. Me and Boeing have a pretty toxic relationship. I just keep going back to it. But yeah, any questions, feel free to ask. I don't care what it is. We're also kind of forming like a head and shoulders at the bottom of the downtrend, which is typically like, hey, we're going to go lower. So we'll see what happens. Left shoulder would be at 388. Boom. How do you determine the liquidity? I don't know what it is. I cannot talk today at all. But yeah, finding the liquidity is super easy. Pull up the option chain, look at the open interest. That's it. If there's a lot of open interest, boom, liquidity. If there's none, then there's no liquidity. Where do you listen to FOMC? Honestly, I just have my Twitter up and wait for the tweets to come out. I don't even listen to the actual announcement. 2 o'clock. And then Powell comes out at 2:30. Jerry, it's pretty much mental stops. I just know where my stop loss is. Again, identify the low risk, high reward setups. Again, send me a screenshot on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord of your book purchase. And then I'll invite you to the Discord. Yeah, they have it on a bunch of different news channels. I got so close to my reject level. Anyways. What else we got? Anything else? Zero Hedge, Delta One. I would say those are the main two. And what's the other person? Live Squawk. Liquidity is just basically how many people are interested in that trade. So if nobody's interested, there's going to be no open interest. And as a result, you're going to see wide spreads. And what do we know about wide spreads? If you try to trade something with a wide spread, you're going to get screwed. Plain and simple. Yeah, I'm excited for today. SMAs for like a daily time frame perspective is mainly where I use them. 200-day SMA, 50-day SMA, 100-day SMA. Again, I talk about how to use all of them in my book. So there's that right there. It's not like there's a good number, just the higher the better. So if there's only like 100, I don't really care about it. We start talking 1,000. All right, now we're getting more liquidity. Oh, now we have 20,000. All right, I love that. See what I mean? No, SPY and QQQ, I've been doing every other expiration. I haven't been doing 0 DTEs. But for day trades, it's always same week. Oh, did I put the wrong, Oh, I did. I don't even know what day it is. Whoops. It is the 21st. Thank you. All right, cool. So, I'm going to hop off, get ready for the day. As always, I hope everybody's able to make money today. Trade safe, trade smart. If you guys are in Team Bull, I'll talk to you guys in like 10 minutes. Other than that, everybody have an amazing day. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Again, I go live every single morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. If you guys want to check out the book, one more time, here's the link. And then, yeah, I'll talk to everybody.